human beings are the only species that is aware of its mortality. So it's this idea that the source of human neurosis is not sexual repression, as Sigmund Freud would have told you, but that it's actually the suppression of death anxiety. Death anxiety is the source of all of our malaise, all of our neurosis, both conscious and subconscious. It's the source of our greatest creativity, but also our most destructive tendencies in our existential despair. Source of our greatest creativity,
but also our most destructive tendencies in our existential despair.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Ernest Becker says that the only answer to the absurdity of this situation is to come up with sort of illusions.
Illusions.
Going nowhere, going nowhere.
I don't know you. I want to be left alone. Now blank, now blank, now blank, now blank, now blank.
Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world.
Wild
His fingernails will have to be trimmed. Jacket, Doctor.
Miss Dubois.
Depended on the kindness of strangers.
Form which might deprive your sovereignty of reason and draw you into madness. Where's we still? Go on, I'll follow thee! Shall not go, my lord! Off your hands! Be rules, you shall not go! My fate!
Places, worn out faces.
Have you eyes? Could you on this fair mountain leave to feed and batten on this moor, huh? Have you eyes? You cannot call it love, for at your age, the heyday in the blood is tame. It's humble, and waits upon the judgment. And what judgment would step from this to this? What devil wast that thus hath cozened you at hoodman blind? Eyes without feeling, feeling without sight, ears without hands or eyes, smelling sans all, or but a sickly part of one. True sense could not so mope.
He's mad.
Step between her and her fighting soul. Conceit in weakest bodies, strongest works. Speak to her, Hamlet.
Do not look upon me, lest with this piteous action you convert my stern effect. Then what I have to do will want true colour, tears, perchance for blood.
Do you speak this?
Do you see nothing then?
No, nothing at all. Yet all there is, I see.
Well, did you nothing hear?
No, nothing but ourselves.
All of it. I know it all now. Nothing left to find. It all came true. Every single word.
You lose your temper. Make me your scapegoat.
when it's your own anger you should blame.
Look around at us, the whole city. We're all imploring you to speak.
That is because you are all blind to what I can see. You compel me to speak. The curse you proclaimed is now upon your head. From today, never to speak to me or anyone. You are the man, the unclean thing, the dirt that breeds disease. Ignorance will destroy you.
You're blind all over, ears, mind, as well as eyes.
I pity you. People will scream the same insults at you before long. Everyone will despise you.
You live in darkness permanently. You see nothing of the real world. My eyes are open. You can't hurt me.
Run in circles, it's a very, very mad world.
It shows too much, too clearly.
To die. To sleep.
The future's mapped out for it.
Eyeballs! Screaming and groaning that his own guilt and suffering were too great for his eyes ever to see it. That now they would both be in darkness forever. That he would never see again those he should never have seen.
Stanley, what are you? What are you,
A millionaire. There is an imagination and lies and conceit and tricks.
Now that's how I'm gonna clear the table.
This be madness, if there's method in it.
I'm the king around here, so don't you forget it.
And stabbing his eyelids again and again. Accept my life.
Creative solution, of course, involves wanting to create a work of transcendent value that will outlive you symbolically and grant you that immortality in a metaphorical, symbolic way. Of course, you know, that has been, that might be in the form of a statue or a published work or discovering a vaccine, and that sort of inspires the need to leave a legacy. It's really just a form of disguised symbolic immortality. Ask me about the human condition, I think, yeah, it can be tragic, but also rich and beautiful.
Find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. The people run in circles, it's a very, very mad